Hey guys, welcome back to Paranormal on the Go this evening. Tonight you'll find me doing a lone vigil. I've come back to St. Peter's on the Wall. Last time when me and Jake came here, we didn't really catch much. We heard a couple of little sounds, weren't really picked up on the camera or anything. We tried a S-Box session, didn't really pick anything up on that, and I think we did 1 or 2 EVPs, but I don't remember catching anything on that either. So maybe if there are spirits here, maybe they felt intimidated. So let's get this investigation underway and see if I can pick up anything by myself. See you on the other side. So let's get this investigation started, guys. I have got Jake's camera that I'm borrowing. I have set that down the very bottom end of the church. Let's turn that around. It's down that end. I tell you what, this place, on your own, it has got a creepy vibe, but even coming up to it, it's just got that whole eeriness to it. So let's see if we can get anything this evening. If there are any spirits here with me tonight, could you come forward? Come and say hello. I might not necessarily be able to hear you with my own ears, but my camera's very good. I was going to say our camera. I'm so used to saying ours or we. I suppose I've got to get that out of my head. Whew. Is there anyone here with me this evening? Wants to come forward? Definitely quiet, guys. Got the altar just behind me. Looks like the cross has been moved to last time, and there's actually a Bible there with a little candle. That's still in the same place as last time. Now, I know there's rumoured to be some sort of paranormal that goes on here. What was it I read up on? Oh yeah, apparently there's meant to be dragging sounds that are meant to be heard. If I sit quietly for a moment, would you maybe be able to make those sounds for me? Maybe you could let me hear your footsteps. Is that a possibility? Could you maybe throw something? I'm not sure if there's anything here to throw, but maybe you could throw something. Let me hear that fall. There's wooden benches. Could you maybe knock on one of those for me? Can you maybe come and speak to me? Come forward. As I said, my camera might not necessarily, well, I might not necessarily, hear it with my own ears, But my camera will definitely pick you up. Just going to sit on this bench here, guys. How much are they? There we go, we can see some of the background. Are you here with me this evening? I've just turned my camera away from me, down towards the door. Maybe you can show yourself on my camera? Are you able to do that for me? Could you maybe move that cross? Sorry guys, I'm not sure if that's picking up in the camera. Let's go closer, just in case. Could you move that for me? Is that possible? Maybe you could open the Bible. It's definitely very quiet, guys. Feel like when you're on your own, you definitely feel a bit more repetitive. Don't know whether it's just me, it's in my head, or I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe you can tell me. When we pass, where do we go? Do we stay grounded to where we passed? Do we move on somewhere else? Do we come by in passing, maybe? Do you come and go as you please? So many answers that we are seeking. Obviously, the main one being, is there life after death? I know death scares a lot of us. So it'd be nice to know that there is somewhere to go after, and that isn't just the end for us. Could you come forward and tell me? Knock on something for me. Walk around so I can hear your footsteps. Let's see if I can place the camera down. God, so fiddly. Right. Right, that is down. There we go. I've put my camera down now. Maybe you'd like to come forward and speak now. Now that I'm not holding it. They say shuffling is heard here. Is that true? Can I hear that same noise? Maybe you could tell me your name. My name's Candi, and I'm not here to harm you. Sorry guys, not much seems to be happening at the moment. Not quite sure it will. But it's always worth a try. As I said in the intro, I did come here with Jake before. We wasn't lucky enough to capture anything, but sometimes what I believe is that they can feel intimidated by more than one of us. But then, as others can believe, that spirits run off of energy. So maybe one person or two people might not be enough. Maybe there has to be more in order for a spirit to come forward. I don't know. Is that something you can clarify? Once we pass over, do things look the same as what they did when you were alive? Is everything still in colour? Is everything black or white? Sorry guys, if you heard that, that is my stomach. Could you knock for me? Are you able to do that? Do you have enough energy? Do you have enough energy? Oh, I just heard a little tap there. Could you do it again, but louder? also remember when we were here last time, when I was here with Jake, sorry, it was actually quite windy and you can actually hear it along the walls, but tonight it's quite calm. So you can definitely tell it's quite warm in here. Quite nice, actually. Could you knock on a bench for me, please? I'm asking nicely. I swear that was a little tap then. If that was you, could you do it again, please? I don't know whether you heard it, guys, but there was a slight little tap and it sounded like it was down in the very far corner. Eerily quiet. I felt like my voice wouldn't come out then. That's my ankle clicking underneath me. Could you maybe whistle for me? Could you copy? Can you do that? Can you? I swear that sounded like a bit of movement. Are you making little noises around me? If so, could you make them louder? Prove to me that you are with me, and that is in fact you making those little noises I can hear. They're very faint, but I can definitely hear them. That's my foot, guys. Didn't realise when I pivoted, my boots were actually quite slippery. I wonder if anything's been lucky enough to be picked up in the camera since I've put it down. Be interesting looking back on the footage when going to edit, that's for sure. Could you knock for me? I know I keep asking, but I feel like I'm going to keep asking until I have that solid bit of evidence, proof that you're with me. As I said, I've heard little bits, but nothing yet to convince me otherwise that you are definitely here with me. So guys, if you just see like a little shadow going across, there is a moth over by one of the torches. And it's just lit up all this wall. It's so quiet, it really is. I'm waiting and I'm listening. Waiting for that one piece of vital evidence. Sorry guys, I know you're probably thinking that there's quite a lot of silences, but I'm doing my best to just listen out and see if I hear anything. One thing I do know is that obviously when I am a bit quieter, I can hear that the wind has picked up since I've come in here. Again, I'll ask, can you move the cross for me? I don't mean to ask you in any disrespectful way or anything. I just want it as a bit of solid proof. Use my energy if you have to. Again, that's if spirits do run on energy. I don't know why I said if we do. There's wooden beams on the roofing above me. Could you maybe knock on one of those? I know they're up quite high. But again, I don't know whether spirits are grounded, if they can only walk, or if maybe we can, well, maybe you can float, so to speak, fly. Obviously, movies hype things up to be what they're not, so we never know how the afterlife works or anything like that. So again, they're questions that are waiting to be answered. Solid bit of proof. I do know one thing though, it's definitely harder to hold a camera facing yourself than when you're filming someone else. When I was reading up on the history of this place, it was said that witchcraft was practiced here. Is that true? Is it a practice here? Again, I mean no disrespect by asking that question. I'm simply just curious. Could you open the Bible for me? Did someone specifically set up the cross on the Bible like this? Because on my last visit, it wasn't like that. You're very quiet this evening. Do you not wish to communicate? I've come on a different night to last time as well. Last time I came on a Wednesday. This time I've come on a Monday. Maybe your energy is different on different days. Maybe you pass by on certain days and it's just, we have to catch you at the right time. Is that the case? This little heart wasn't here last time, because I remember hanging a necklace on there. Did someone put that there recently? I must admit, it's definitely harder to do a lone vigil because you do feel like you're being repetitive. And obviously you've not really got anyone to bounce off of. I just hope I'm not boring you. That goes for your spirits too. If you are here and listening, I hope I'm not boring you. I really would appreciate it if you could make a knocking or a tapping sound for me. It'd be nice to know that that is something you can do for me. It'd be great if I could catch a glimpse of you on camera. Now guys, I don't know whether that noise was, I don't know whether it was actually a genuine noise. But just in case that was you, could you do it again? I thought I heard like a chain sound then. Could you knock for me? Please? Can you throw something? As I said, I'm not even sure if there is anything that you can throw here. The place looks like it actually looks like it's recently been swept. Because I remember there was like little stones underneath the benches in the corners last time. But it actually looks really clean and tidy. As if someone's come in and swept it all. The people who look after this chapel, I'm guessing they take a lot of pride in it. Because it does look like it's been well kept. I've been here for a while now, and I'm not really convinced that you're here with me at the moment. As I've said, I've heard little knocks and, well, little taps maybe, but I've re-asked them to be done again, and they haven't. I've re-asked them to be done again, and they haven't. Can you knock? Can I hear your footsteps? Can I hear you walking? Is that something you can do? I'll tell you what, after you've spent some time in a place like this, it does start playing in your mind, because it's like you can hear little things, but whether it's something in the building, just like natural sounds, or whether it's just my mind playing tricks on me, I have no idea. But obviously, I won't know until obviously reviewing the footage back. I know a lot of the time we can hear these sounds, because when you're here, the environment is completely different. I know a lot of the sounds don't get picked up. As I said, I have been here for a while now. So we had a bit of movement. Are you making little noises around me? Or am I just hearing things? It's definitely a strange one. As I said, I've been here a while. Sometimes I feel like I can hear little things, and then at other times it's like an eerie quiet. Not just quiet, but eerily quiet. So I don't know whether my mind's telling me that I'm hearing stuff because it wants something to happen. Can you come and speak into my camera? Is that something you can do? Maybe you could tell me, once we pass, and if we do stay grounded here, do we relive the last couple of hours of living? Do we maybe relive the last 24 hours, maybe? Maybe it still plays out that we're still living, maybe. So every day feels different still. Maybe it's us who's not really living. Maybe we're caught in between somewhere. Right, okay. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. As I said, I've heard little things throughout the investigation. Again, I don't know whether that's where the winds maybe picked up slightly, or whether something has been trying to communicate. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this, guys, please leave a like for me, and leave a comment as well, and I'll be the one obviously responding to you all. Nice little chit chat's always nice. Love engaging with our audience. But until the next On The Go, good night, guys.